we are going to be playing a fantastic game, and we are excited that you can join us. This is a test run of Shuffle Dungeons, which is Zero Strategy Games' newest game. We're really excited to bring this to you, and I'm really excited to play it with all the updated rules and all the updated cards. Some of the art is done but not printed yet, and so we're waiting for those copies to come in. But we thought it would be really fun to play it, and we thought it would be really fun to give you guys a sneak peek of it. So, without further ado, that's exactly what we're going to do.
Okay, so welcome to Shuffle Dungeons. Seth, is being your first time.
He's played it.
I've played it before.
Wow.
Just not this version of it.
In person. Yeah. That's how you say that.
Right.
All right,
you played it the time at my house, didn't you?
I think so.
Yeah.
Cool. That's right. We did.
That was like a year ago.
You
were also there. We were all there. It was like a year
fuzzy.
ago. But
It was a long time ago.
Yeah. So we have secretly selected one of the 4-player bosses, which we will reveal once we get to the center of the board. But right now we are going to be placing our dungeon entrance cards on our spots to start the game. They are a T section for all of us.
Thank you.
And we're going to need to select each of our unique characters to begin our delve into the dungeon.
All right. And so we have the Pitman. We have an Acolyte. We have a Mage. We have a Jester, a Cinerator. Is that right?
It's now the incinerator. Okay. Incinerator is apparently not a word. Incinerate is not.
It is not.
Yes.
Yeah. I got your back, Seth.
So the Incinerator.
Yes.
The the Vulture, and the Scout, and the Cursed. Hey, this is pretty cool. This is a ridiculous number of characters.
Yes.
How am I supposed to pick?
Randomly.
Okay.
No, you can actually choose.
I'm not going to. We'll leave it up to fate. I'll take that one.
That's always the best way if you're indecisive.
I'm going to do the same thing.
I'm going to choose based on what's left.
Wow. Well, I don't want to break.
Somebody likes to win.
Yeah.
This cooperative game, yes.
I got scouts. Let's go.
All right.
All right. Let me hand you.
Who do I never play as?
I got
don't think I ever play.
You got
I
Acolyte.
don't think I ever play as the Vulture.
You've
All right.
got Cursed.
I've got Cursed.
Vulture, please.
And Vulture. That's not the Vulture. That's the Vulture.
Hey,
Sure is.
these
And
are really fun.
And
there's a little
yeah,
stand
yeah,
for you.
Thank you.
I need one of those guys.
You don't need to have one.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
All right, so talk me through how this works.
Yep, we've got our heroes. They're going to be placed in front of us because we will be equipping items to our characters as we play. We're going to shuffle the dungeon deck as Jeremy is doing now.
Yes.
And we're going to be dealing a line out to our starting positions. This would be how you set up without a board in case you don't know like where everything needs to be spaced out to.
Gotcha.
And if someone wants to be better about aligning than I am,
That's fine.
I don't.
Okay.
So, it might be difficult for the audience to see, but we do have a neoprene mat board. I guess it's not even called a board, it's just called a mat. But
Yeah.
Sucks.
Ooh, so that is going
That
to
seems
be,
bad.
Yep.
Sure
so
is.
because we dealt a monster in the beginning setup here, we are going to flip that over and reveal it and then put its loot underneath it.
All right, so I got a bunch of numbers
The
here.
Rottweiler.
Yes.
So
this is the Rottweiler. Up in the top left,
Right.
I'm sorry, the top left, because I know my directions.
Yes.
There's a 4, and then
Yes,
we have a 2 and a 3. It looks like there's 2 health. I'm assuming that's what the heart
correct.
is.
Yep.
Then I have a treasure chest with a 3, so that is 3
That is
loot.
its loot, yes.
Okay.
So
And then the 4 with 2 dice.
So that means it has 4 attack and it rolls 2 dice during combat.
Okay, whereas I have 3 attack
And,
and 1 die
Yep.
during
Correct.
combat. That seems like
a-
not a great
a
deal.
bad matchup.
Yes, that
It
is very
seems
true.
bad.
The underdog, you might say, is what you are in that situation.
Yes.
So then,
Under this
barring,
dog.
yes, barring the monster that's in front of you,
Yes.
everyone gets to take every card that's in their lineup, and that now becomes their starting hand.
Yes.
Okay.
And that, if we didn't have the mat, is how you would all start out on the same grid.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
And as you've probably already noticed, all the cards are double-sided,
Oh,
and you will
cool.
get to play them from either side, whichever works better for you. Oh, I got one of each thing. I should
Yeah,
just...
you got a really nice setup.
Man.
I got nothing.
You
Ghost form
also
is
have
perfect
nothing.
for me.
Well, no, I do have something.
That's true. You have 2 armors. Oh,
And
the
a
monster.
monster in
Yes,
front of me.
perfect.
We also do need to arbitrarily choose who goes first by rolling dice.
I'm
Okay.
gonna arbitrarily just say maybe me because
Okay.
Seth goes last.
That's-
Unless you want to roll, we can roll.
No, we're gonna roll.
All right,
If
roll.
I'm gonna
Is that
die,
2 dice?
what happens if I die?
You'll find out.
All right. Yeah. Let's go. 7.
6.
8.
Oh, 10.
All right, Luke goes first.
All right. So,
And I have this little cheat sheet that I'll give you.
Okay, thank you.
That
Is this in
is
case we forget
what
to
you can
play
do on your
ourselves?
turn.
Yeah.
Player turns.
Yep. You can do any of those actions at any point. You don't have to go in order.
Okay.
So you can
Cool.
take your
And
pick.
so I have, I get to do any of them or all of them,
You
all
can
of
do
them.
as many as you want.
Any
so
and
all.
all.
You can.
but each once.
It depends on the action.
Okay, I'll read them. I'll read them out. So this says player turn. You can move up to your speed.
Once.
My speed is twice, or my speed is 2. Sorry.
Yep.
Use each card or special room's ability once, and so those would be these cards.
Yes, and also your hero. So
And
your hero
also-
can shift
okay.
a room 1 space. You can do that once per turn.
Love it.
Yep.
Draw from the deck in one room.
Yep.
So that generates another tile that goes onto the board.
when you draw, it is actually going to be dependent on the number of open paths from the room you're currently in. That was a
Okay.
little tricky, and sometimes people kind of take some time to get used to it. But the starting rooms we have 3 to begin with, so we would draw 3.
Except for you.
Except
But-
for me, I draw 2.
Except for you, because you
Okay,
have
cool.
one. Well, you have a monster blocking one of your paths. So you gotta
Yes.
Right.
And when you were to draw, that would actually go into your hand.
Yep.
And then you could choose if you wanted to build it into the dungeon,
Okay,
which
cool.
I think is one of your next
Yeah,
actions.
play a card,
Yep.
eat a snack, equip to your character, or build a lock on a locked door next to you. Black space is a locked door.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
Some of the
cool.
terminology has changed through iterations, but yes. Yeah,
Awesome.
that's-
Love it. Or attack a monster inside their area. Now, I did notice that here there is specific area where there's red and black. I'm assuming that the black means it can't attack there, and the red means it can.
You got it.
So this this Rottweiler can attack me or any of the spaces directly next to it, but not diagonal from it.
Correct.
Is that right?
That's
Okay.
correct.
Cool. I'm getting it.
It's almost like you played it before.
Almost like I played it before. I'm
Long,
starting to
long time
remember.
ago.
Yes.
As,
Yes, that helps.
as if
Yeah.
almost in a dream. All right, so because I've got the perfect little setup here, I might be equipping most of these cards to my character. So as the scout, I have, when I attack in a trap room, I gain +2 to my attack.
Okay.
And I also got the spell, which is equipable. It's not a one-use item like D&D or something, in a scroll sense. I have, you can walk through walls and ignore trap rolls, which means
Oh my.
basically I'm just
You're just
Superman.
cracked. You're cracked
Yeah,
already.
yeah.
Get starting hand already
So,
cracked.
Going
Like
with
it.
that, equipping that. And then, before I decide on these, I'm going to draw my 3 cards now.
Okay.
So we got 1. Okay, so I drew 1, but the next one is a monster, so I have to play that to one of the spaces next to me.
Okay.
So I got the Husk Caller, art to be finished.
Art is finished. just
Art is
not on
to
the
be
card.
printed.
To be printed. Yes.
TBP. And then it's going to have 3 loot, so it's going to go 1, 2, 3. And this is actually a good scenario to bring up. This deck was not set. You saw him shuffle.
Yes, yes.
So normally when you draw a monster, as we just did here, you place it face up and you
Right.
draw its loot. But when you draw a monster as part of another monster's loot, it does actually go under it, and then you get
Okay.
to draw that into your hand when you slay it.
Oh, cool.
So unique scenario
Is that
there.
an 11?
That is an 11 attack.
With one die.
One die.
It is scary.
I'll take my Rottweiler, thank you.
Yeah. But that was only my second draw.
Correct.
So I still need
One more. Okay.
Correct.
All right. I have 3 armor now, which I definitely don't need. I have the Pants of Many Pockets, the Mithril Chain Shirt, and the Shifting Shield, all TBP. But,
Well, someone over there doesn't have any armor.
So maybe I can
I'm
hold
a
that.
mage,
You
I
got
don't
double
need it.
weapon.
Oh, that's fair.
So let's see. I have the Mithril Chain Shirt, which is if there are 3 traps on the map, traps don't damage me, which would be great, but I already can ignore trap rolls, so I'm not going to do that.
Not helpful. Give me that.
Yeah. well, in a minute. Or I can add 2 to my hand size, or
I'm going to be
I
chaotic, and
can-
I'm going to play Trailblazer Biscuits.
If there are 2...
To- so I'm showcasing that you can play snacks at any point in time.
Wow, just
And
interrupting
so,
my turn.
yep, and I get to take the top 2 cards of the deck and play them anywhere. Well, you said you can deal with traps, so I'm going to give you a trap.
True, fair.
And I have a shrine that lets you heal. I feel like you're going to need that after that Rottweiler attacks you.
Sounds good.
All right.
When is the Rottweiler going to attack me?
So at the end of your turn,
Yeah.
it's basically if you end your turn within any of those red spaces, you are forced to attack. And so the 2 of you will
Engage
roll
in
off of each
single
other, and
combat.
whoever rolls higher will
And
do
I'm
damage.
assuming that I cannot burn a monster.
Correct.
Room.
Monsters are technically not rooms.
Gotcha.
Yes.
So I'm currently being attacked by a Rottweiler.
Yes.
Yes, but you can also just run away
I
if you
know.
want,
I
which would be lame. But
No, I'm going to.
Okay. I mean, it's still lame.
I'm playing to
regardless.
win.
Yeah.
All right, I think I have a plan. So, I'm going to move as part of my 3 movement to this trap, which does not damage me, or, well, I can ignore the roll of it thanks to my spell. Normally, I would have to roll and try to hit that 6 that's on the card using my die roll plus my speed.
Gotcha.
But I don't have to because of my spell. So, I'm going to play... What am I going to play? I'm going to play the Gatekeeper Ward here, which allows me to burn a room in this area to jump anywhere on the map. So I'm going to, actually that was probably not very smart because I could have burned this room, which is not very useful.
Well, you could just burn itself.
I could burn itself, which I will do. So burning is going to be discarding this card. We're going to discard it face up so that we know the difference between this pile and the draw pile since they're double-sided. And I'm going to jump to Kyle.
Whoa.
Hey, friend.
I was
Hey.
going to jump to you.
There
to help
you go.
I thought he was,
Yeah.
but he didn't.
I
He
guess
needed
not.
armor. That's what I was
I'm
told.
about to
He needs to not die.
Well, armor though.
Whatever.
Just
Love it.
walk away.
I mean, yes, we could have teamed up against the monster, and
I'll make my
we
way
probably
over.
could have
It's
killed
gonna be
it,
a while,
but,
though.
That's fine.
no.
I can run
Okay.
around it.
I'm gonna go with the I'm a coward route.
All right,
Fair.
so I'm gonna draw. So if you could give me 3,
You got it.
please.
Oh, you
I
got
have
armor
4
anyway. Guess I
weapons.
didn't need to jump to you at all.
I have 4 weapons. I don't have that many hands.
Neither of us have weapons.
Okay, so I got Phantom's Mask. You can move through walls and across empty spaces. That's not bad. I have 3 movement speed. A Harpoon of Slaying. You can assist any player attacking if you're standing in a slain monster room. That's pretty good. And Razor Leaf Longbow. If there are 4 traps on the map, attack becomes 6. We only have 1, but to be fair, I could place 3 more myself.
And you can identify what is a trap because they're pink, right?
Yes.
So all of these cards you have are also
These are
traps.
Yep.
Okay.
So every weapon is a trap. Every trap is a weapon.
Love
Depends on how you want to use it. If you want to place it as a room to be able to walk
And then
through.
armor and
Wards.
wards, which
Yes.
allow you to do special things
Yep.
Yep, in like an area.
in an area.
Yep.
Okay.
And then spells and shrines, which are the blue ones. And then snacks, which are a one-time use. They're just a boring old room. That doesn't
Gotcha.
do anything special.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Cool.
Corridor.
Cool.
A corridor, if you will.
Corridor.
Yeah.
So, do you guys have weapons?
Oriented
No.
corridor.
To be fair, we
now
also
you
haven't
need
taken
to
a
jump
turn.
to Seth.
Does that mean Seth can draw this?
I
and just get a
can.
weapon?
Right.
I can.
I will-
If I enter a shrine, I can jump to another
you
shrine,
have
but
no
I don't have one
shrines.
to put down. So,
Well,
I
dang
can
it.
get there eventually, but not right now.
I'm going to be drawing something.
weapons in
Not
Yeah.
a lot because all my spaces have been covered, but I can
You-
move first.
You can move first and then draw.
I gave you an escape route, I guess.
Right.
It was more just a healing center.
I'm gonna go ahead and equip this Razor Leaf Longbow. Since you can ignore traps, I don't really
can.
mind putting them here. What would you be good with weapon-wise? I have 3 weapons.
How are you getting it to him?
I'm just talking. I'm just
Okay.
I'm just in
Talking,
general.
talk me through shifting a room because my character is cursed, and I
Yes.
can shift a room next to me 1 space.
So any room next to you, which would be, horizontally or vertically,
Okay.
shifting is just you move it 1 space.
What are the restrictions on it?
None. It just has to
Okay.
move from a room to another room. So even if I'll use this, even if this room was here,
Mm-hmm.
you could shift your room on top of it, and that becomes the new room.
And then if I shift it again, it moves like that.
Yep.
They both move together.
They move together. You always
Okay.
move the entire
You
pile.
can't shift it onto a monster though because
Because
it's not
monsters
a
aren't
room.
rooms.
Yeah.
Correct.
And so I
Sorry.
can't shift the. And I can't shift that guy.
Correct, because he's not a room.
Can I shift the room I'm on?
Yes, and you would move with it. Well, your ability says a room next to you, so that would not. But if you had a different
Normal
ability,
shift rules would allow you to
Yes.
do that.
And I can't like move here and then shift this room and jump back really quick.
No. You can't just jump across gaps.
Unless you
No.
had the Phantom Mask.
Yeah.
True. Kyle could.
So I also equipped the Mithril Chain Skirt. If there are 3 traps on the map, traps don't damage you. So these two work really well together
They do.
because I get more damage and traps can't damage me if.
But
there's
you gotta
no
put out
traps.
some traps.
It was
Well, he
what
has
I'm gonna do.
3, so.
Yeah.
So it was worth me jumping to your space, is what you're saying. 'Cause that's
Yes.
the one I gave
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, you two are already
I'm
getting
mostly
cracked.
just
The rest
trying to
of us.
defend my decision.
And
That was
then,
thoroughly thought through.
I'm really excited to
place
just
this in
equip
here.
this armor with no weapon.
So now that there are
3 traps.
there are 1, 2, 3
11.
traps.
Yes.
Traps don't damage me.
I guess you still have
So-
to roll for them though,
Yeah,
because it's
But
just
they won't
because
damage
some traps have
other
effects
yeah.
other than just taking
Oh,
damage.
okay.
Correct.
Oh, cool.
So that would
and
still
and the positives can be good too. Like this one's draw a card. This one's jump
Up to 2
yeah,
spaces.
jump up to 2 spaces.
This is heal a damage.
Yeah, like some of the benefits are really good. So
this is fascinating. I didn't realize this. Traps have a positive and a negative.
Yep.
Correct.
If you pass the trap, you get the benefit. If you
Correct.
don't pass the trap, you take the damage or the negative.
Correct.
That's awesome.
yep. So with this armor, I just don't take damage. But if I were to go here, halt would immediately end my turn. I wouldn't
Gotcha.
be able to move anymore.
Gotcha.
But I'm just gonna move to this one. I will roll. So my speed is 3. So a die roll plus 3. Okay, 7. I only need a 5. We're good. I can jump 2 spaces, but there's really nowhere to go right now.
You jump to the other trap.
I could. I'm not going to, but I
Fair.
could.
Fair.
And I think that will do it for me.
Okay.
So
So let me see. I'm going to try to go through this and see if I got it right. I'm going to just choose to move. I'm going to move 1.
Okay.
Can I move another 1 later?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. I think this is probably worth saying. The point of this game is to get to the center and beat the boss.
Yes. I don't know. Did we not say
We
that?
didn't say that.
Yes.
What we're trying to do is build a dungeon
Yes.
that leads us to the center
Mhm.
before that deck runs out. Am I correct?
Correct.
Okay, that's the. Sorry, we didn't mention that.
Or that it's a cooperative. Do we ever mention that we're all the same?
No,
team?
yeah.
I was only get a spiel. I was just told about to get the setup instructions.
That's
Fair. That's
true.
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 That's very true.
One of the things I love about this game is how quick setup is, though. Like,
Bada bing, bada boom.
that was like.
Mhm.
Can
perfect.
you shuffle a deck? Yes.
All right.
Can you place cards? Yes.
I moved 1. Later in my turn, can I move
Yes.
the other one?
Yes.
Okay, so I really can. I just have total flexibility in how I'm doing this.
Yes.
That's awesome. Okay, I'm going to use my ability, shift a room next to me 1 space.
Yep.
I will choose to draw
Okay.
to pick up an
So
extra card.
1
Because now I get 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
and 3. And you got 1 of each.
Love it. Okay, so I have a spell. What is sliding?
So sliding is exactly what it sounds like. If there was a long hallway that were all connected, it's just you go the whole way through.
Okay.
And basically you just keep going until you hit a wall.
Is there a limit to the number of spells that I can hold?
Yes.
How many is that?
You can have 1 of each type of equipment. So 1 armor, 1 weapon, and 1 spell.
Okay. Okay.
Luke has the
Except if I have a
ideal
wizard's
layout.
hat, I can have a
No.
extra spell. equipped?
No, that so we didn't
Oh, no,
mention
no.
this yet because it hasn't been an issue. But at
Okay.
the end of your turn, you can only have 3 cards in your hand. So that one would let you have 4.
Oh.
Yes.
But it's an armor, which means that I'd have to give up one of these awesome other armors.
Correct.
Okay. So, I am going to equip my spell.
Makes sense.
I am going to... What's a ward's area?
So
Oh.
these are wards. That's a shrine.
That's a shrine.
These are wards, and it's the same thing like with the monsters. It's just purple instead of black, so you'd be within one of these purple spaces of any ward on the map.
Okay. Okay, cool. Cool. I'm going to get a pig stick. I'm a minotaur. but I'm going to get a pig stick.
I don't think that card exists anymore, does it?
Does it not? Should I draw
I
a
think
different
it got
one?
renamed as the halberd.
It got renamed.
I think it has
Oh.
the same effect.
Same effect.
Yeah.
Yes. just
I have a
renamed.
halberd,
Yes.
which is perfect because my character does, in fact, wield a halberd.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to play, I think, this card.
Yep.
Except that, do I want to do it there, or do I want to do it here? I want to do it here, I think, because I'm trying to move forward.
Right.
And if I move here, I am now going to have to, excuse me, to fight this monster.
Correct. If you were to... Oh, yeah, because you've moved 2 spaces.
Now, I have a question. If I get the loot, then does that mean I will have to discard?
You would, yes. So it is a little bit of...
So I might as
Hand
well
management.
either play these. So, for instance, I can play my wizard's hat,
Mm-hmm.
and I can have one armor, one weapon, and one spell.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So you're completely decked out now.
I am.
Yes. You're
I'm
in
just
good shape.
Rocking it. All right, sweet. And now I am going to have to fight
You are indeed.
because I am in the Rottweiler's attack zone.
Dun, dun, dun.
Before I do that, though, I think I want to play another card,
Sure.
and then I want to use this ability
Okay.
to burn it,
Yep.
and everybody gets to draw a card.
Oh,
All right.
wow. That's
Can I request that I get to draw first?
I don't know. Is that allowed?
clockwise
Is it allowed?
order. Might
All
as
right,
well.
that is clockwise order.
Do
think
I have
you
to
would-
start?
I think you would have to start then.
Sure.
So
Okay.
you get that weapon.
Sorry.
It's okay. Of course. Everyone gets a weapon but me.
That's actually wild.
Normally, I'd say person who initiates it draws last. Humility rules, but
Nah, we all have egos. You play it, you get the benefit.
I am the most humble person.
All right. Are you ready for combat?
I am.
All right.
So, how
Oh,
does this work?
Rule master.
yes, combat. So you are going to be rolling your dice. Well, normally we would have different colored dice so you could differentiate them. Because we don't, we'll have somebody roll for the monster. But normally you would roll for both yourself and the monster at the same time.
Awesome.
Just make it quick and easy.
Yep.
But so you're going to be rolling 1 die unless you have anything that modifies. You
I have a
roll
halberd.
to have more.
Which gives me an extra one if I'm standing in a ward.
There we go. So
There
you'll
you
be
go.
rolling 2 dice as you have there, and we'll be rolling 2 dice against you. Then you're going to add the monster's attack versus your attack to your die roll.
All right,
Let's
he
see
has a
if-
4, I have a 3, so I just need to beat him on the die roll.
All right, Jeremy,
Plus-
go easy.
Your weapon.
Oh, plus 2.
Yes.
Okay, so I have a 5.
Yes.
I just need to not lose the die roll.
I didn't roll well.
5.
I also got a 5.
Okay.
So I win.
So you win.
Haha!
Easy elimination
10
then.
to 9.
So you
he's
deal
dead.
one
No.
damage.
All right.
1 damage every time you win, unless you have something that modifies it to deal more damage. So even if you won 20 to 1, it would still only be 1 damage.
What is? Oh, this is just describing. I'm sorry.
Yes,
I'm
it's
looking
a
at something
pictorial-
on the card.
Yes.
That just describes this ability.
Correct.
Okay, cool.
Yes. And they
So-
all have something kind of similar.
Yep.
They have it unlocked. Yep.
Yep. So I have done 1 damage.
Yes. And you would have to deal a total of 2 based on its hearts there to kill it.
Okay, but it will not attack me at a later time until it's my turn again.
That was right.
Correct.
That was the
Combat is always done as part of that player's turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Fantastic.
All right.
Thank you.
So it is my turn. I did cheat a little bit, and I did see a monster's coming up. So I'm debating if I want to draw, but I really don't have a choice. So I want to equip the Gladiator's Pauldrons. It has the fun little benefit that I can't leave a monster's area.
But it gives you 5 hearts.
It does give me 5 hearts, yes.
Okay.
But without having a weapon, if I get stuck in a monster's area, that's going to be a bad time.
Yeah.
I'm going to equip the spell Shift, which basically just gives me your power.
Okay.
So I'm just copying.
Lame.
Yes. Actually, I can. Oh, sorry. It's actually diagonals and
Oh,
my own
cool.
space, so I can move my spell. Actually, you know what? I am going to move myself.
Look at that.
Together
Yes.
you would be unstoppable.
We would be. We can move anything other than monsters. I am going to draw my 3 cards.
Oh.
All right, I got the
yeah.
Thunder Bear.
Thunder Bear, yes.
He gets 2, which thankfully is another
Monster.
monster underneath.
But he has a 7 attack.
Yes, but only 1 die,
Okay.
so that's not too bad. Except for I have an attack of 3, so
you're
right
screwed.
now I'm not, and I can't leave.
Well, at least we got you a weapon. Oh, I guess we didn't do
No,
that.
we didn't. What does he do? Twist all rooms in this area. I mean, that's fine. I don't mind
He's just
twisting.
a dancing bear.
And twisting is when you rotate.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
This has to be in a different orientation than it started in.
I like it. Is there a shouting ability?
For shouting out loud.
You just do that for free.
Yeah, that's allowed. All
Every
right.
time I twist, I can shout.
Yeah.
Yes.
Twist!
I'm going to fight the Thunder Bear because I don't have a choice.
I'm sure you will
luck.
win. Thunder Bear only rolls 1 die.
Okay. You did
so
not win.
I got a 4.
Hey, you only...
Does
He got
anyone
an
have?
8.
Nobody has anything to help with rolls.
We haven't
No one
done
has
like, any
snacks.
snacks, yeah.
And
Are
part
you-
of it was the starting.
Are you
piles.
just dead?
I mean, I take 1 damage.
Oh, okay.
Actually, so now's a good time to explain. So, right off the bat, if you lose, you just take a damage. Doesn't
Okay.
matter, you just take it. Then each of the monsters has these little pips.
Okay.
And so we haven't done fighting together yet.
Yep.
But essentially, if you were to fight together, those pips are an additional damage that can be spread out amongst everyone who is fighting.
Okay.
Since I fought by myself, I have to take the damage.
Okay. And so, for instance, for the Rottweiler, he has 2 of those red pips,
Yep.
and so he does 2 extra damage,
Correct.
either to me
Yes.
or to the group.
Whoever was helping you fight. Yes.
Okay. Cool.
And it can be split up as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's just it's not each person takes 3. It's
Each person
total.
takes 1, but then,
That was
then
the
there's
first.
the other
yeah.
damage
Okay.
is decided amongst the group.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then most monsters, not all of them, have an ability underneath of that combat.
Sure.
And so whenever that would occur, you lose, you do the thing. So
You
mine
twist.
is I twist. I'm gonna twist this way,
Ooh.
so that way I can draw 3 cards next turn.
The strategy in this game is surprisingly deep for how simple the rules are.
Mhm.
Yes.
Like this is really
It's the
This
cards
is a
that give it
good game.
complexity.
What?
So good.
Man, it's the best game I've ever played. That'll be my turn then.
All right, I'm going to move and join my buddy Kyle,
No.
And-
ignoring the trap.
ignoring the trap because of
And
my
ignoring the
That's what we do.
screams from across the dungeon
Yeah,
and someone
that's-
gets
that's
mauled
what
by
we
a
do.
thunder bear.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are having fun fighting. We're just like the backflip over tripwires kind of guy.
Exactly.
It's fine.
I mean, there weren't other people in the dungeon, were there? I don't remember seeing anybody.
I can't hear anything.
I'm going to draw 2 because I have 2 open corridors, or open paths, excuse me,
Okay.
in the room. I'm going to draw another weapon that Jeremy can't have.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, just what I
Yeah.
needed.
I did get the fire stake snack, though, which says burn my entire hand and draw 3 cards from the deck. So if we wanted to murder a monster together, we could do that. Potentially. Though, we could
Kyle's
also...
not convinced.
Yeah.
No, that'd be fine. It's not my turn. You do what you want.
True.
Let's lay down another trap just to get cards out of my hand, I think.
Ooh, yes, that would be good because I need 1 more trap and then my weapon
Perfect.
unlocks.
All right, so we have draw a card from the burn pile. That's a really good ability. Let's drop that furnace down like that. I'm feeling that. What are you feeling?
Sure.
How do we know when the boss activates?
When we connect a path to one of the closed gates.
So my plan to just put my next 3 things right here is probably not a good one.
Probably not a great idea.
I mean, you guys are all set. I'm the only one who's like, I kind of want a weapon before we spawn the boss,
Maybe.
but
Sure.
that might be a luxury we don't have because I mean, we are kind of flying through the deck.
Yeah.
And if I'm going to discard this anyway, I might as well just play it as well. Just for funsies. We like pink over here.
Yep.
Okay.
Do not go to that area.
I
It's full
mean,
of traps.
oh no, I have a speed of 2. Never mind.
These are the
Yeah, I'll
most
be able
traps
to-
I've seen in
We
one
listen
play.
to a lot of trap in our free time, so. All right, so I'm going to play Fire Stick, which says burn your entire hand and draw 3 cards from the deck. While I don't have a hand, I can still draw those cards. So I'm going to.
I'm just kidding.
Wow.
I'm just like,
That's
wow.
confusing people.
Wow.
All right, so the first card I'm drawing is a monster, the Troll Twins. The close. All right, so this is normally you play it on a open path right next to one of your characters, but because I've closed off all our paths, we just have to choose the next closest option.
Okay, and so it could go
Which
here,
would
it
be
could
there,
go here,
there, yeah,
it could
any
go
of those,
here.
any of those
Yeah.
spots.
It can't go here though because that's
too far.
too
Closest, yeah.
Right. Well, I still just want to fight it without moving because I'm kind of lazy
put it
like
there.
that. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna go there with it.
And that's a good thing as well to kind of point out is like there were like multiple options. The
Right.
rule is always player choice. Like if there's
Yeah.
equally valid options,
Right.
always player choice.
I love that.
so I got another sick
Instead of
weapon.
making weird fringe rules for
Right,
everything, just
right.
Oh,
Let the
choice.
players
jump to any trap room after you pass a trap roll is the dangerous spell.
That's
so
extremely inconvenient at the moment.
I'm gonna hand
well,
that to you.
if
because
I
don't
were
have a
able to
spell.
build
Oh,
a trap
true,
over here,
True.
That's right.
that would be very helpful.
True.
Yep. But I do have yet another trap, so we're swiftly running out of traps.
That's true. There
Yeah.
are only so many.
Okay.
So-
So did you have to discard last turn?
No, so it's at the end of my turn.
Oh,
And you
gotcha,
guys were
gotcha.
trading
I
cards.
made you draw a card.
Mhm.
That's how you got
Yes.
your fourth
Yep.
one.
And
Love
so
it.
at the end of my
Yes.
turn
So he's
coming
okay.
up,
Clear.
I'm going to have to discard down.
Gotcha. Cool.
So now, while I could move, I'm going to chill in this spot and engage
Oh,
in,
monster.
I would say single combat, but Kyle's here with me, so if he wants to assist, we can go in swinging ways.
Yeah,
Kyle doesn't
I do.
have to.
All right, he's
No,
gonna have
I
to.
will,
He's
I
gonna
will.
have to.
So
All
what
right.
are you rolling?
So he's going to be granting
I'm
me.
just giving him another dice. So whenever
Right.
you assist somebody else, you give them your one dice to assist.
What if I have two dice?
Doesn't matter.
Okay, it's always one.
It's always one. It doesn't matter what weapon you have. It doesn't
Gotcha.
matter. Just to keep things simple, whoever is attacking uses all of their stuff,
Yep.
and the assister just gives them their
their
die.
one.
I love it.
Also, did you draw the loot for the
No.
thing, or the rest of your hand?
No.
I drew the rest of my hand, but I did not actually place the loot under
So
it.
loot
that
is
was my
2.
bad.
So whatever
So
you drew.
technically, I need to take that back from you. I'm sorry.
Oh, brutal.
I got a little
You
distracted.
better, if you don't beat this
So we have
monster,
to
you're not
kill
going to
him
have
now.
that.
Yes.
But now I get two more
Oh,
snacks.
hey, there's another monster.
So what do we got here? I got a health potion and pretzel twister, which allows me to swap spaces with a monster next to me.
All right,
Swap
you
my
ready?
room. I think so. I'm not getting any of my buffs because they go off of shrines, and there's like no shrines on the map right now. So basically,
There's
I'm just
shrines in there
rolling
somewhere.
2 dice with a +5 attack.
All right.
+7 because I am attacking inside of a trap.
You ready for this?
So I don't know. If you roll low, I'm ready. That's not great.
That's a 12.
That's
Ooh.
not bad. 8, okay, but you get 0.
I get
so
plus
you
0.
only +4 difference from me. So that means I am doing 5 damage. Yeah, 5, 7. So I'm in the clear.
Yeah, you are.
That's my quick math. If we want to do a slow math, I rolled an 8 plus 3
I'm lost.
is 11 plus 2 is 13 plus another 2 is 15, and it rolls
That
a
beats
total.
that beats 12.
Yeah. So
So you deal a damage to
we
it.
deal a damage, and now I would have dealt 2
sorry.
damage immediately if
There was a shrine,
there was a shrine, but
Gotcha.
there are not. any
and that's
shrines.
because of that bell mace
Yes,
thing.
the bell ringer's bell
I love it.
of the ball. Yeah.
Pretty cool.
And the other thing I don't know if we ever mentioned is combat always ends your turn.
Yes.
Like, you can never ever do anything,
After combat. Okay.
Yes.
Too tired.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Yes.
Because combat is,
It got weird
Tiring.
because we were like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, you kill a monster, then you move, and now you're in a new monster space, and it just it got wonky.
Sure. I understand.
How funny do I want to be with this next turn? With
Super
that
Pretty
monster?
funny.
Super funny.
Unless you're gonna be destroying any weapons, because I need those.
We'll see what happens.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to just move into here.
Okay.
So I'm going to have to roll for that trap. So I need to get a 4 or higher. I did not. So I have to burn a card from my hand. We don't really need this.
Nope.
That'll be fine. Everybody has armor, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. Okay, so now I'm going to draw one. So
And
I
what
need
is loot?
2 loot. The bell ringer.
That's the bell ringer. He's
There you
mad
go.
I stole his bell.
Yeah.
Well, he
He's coming
clearly
after
has
you.
a second one.
Yeah,
if
I
it's
guess
on there.
so. Yeah.
So it's 4 and 2 dice. So these two,
This is backup.
they aren't
Yes.
they aren't in range of each other. But if we happen to be in the space of 2
An
monsters,
overlapping.
yeah,
Yeah.
they have the same rules of assisting each other.
Oh.
So you would designate who you're targeting,
and the
and they
other
would
one
do all
would
their
add a die.
dice. Yep, and the other one would add one
Love
to
it.
it. Same as players. Yep.
It's usually a bad time.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
usually, you're getting pretty risky at that point.
Sure.
If we want to take them both on at the same time, I have a way we could do that.
But you
Do
probably
tell.
don't want to
It's the pretzel twister, right?
Yes. So we could pretzel twist and swap you with the bell ringer, right? Which would mean this space is in both their ranges, and you'd have to make your way back over. But
What if I just built and ran away after you did that?
well, I mean, you could.
Cooperative.
Yeah.
This
I
is
know, I'm
a
gonna move back.
co-op.
Cooperative.
Right.
I'm just gonna move back. I'll roll it again. That's fine. I can jump 2. I'm not going to. So do you want to fight the troll twins again?
Sure.
Want to finish them off this
Pass me
time?
that.
We'll see.
We've got a vendetta.
What happened to your other guy?
So-
vendetta.
I put it back.
I have
You
2,
can also just put a whole
and
bunch over
then
there for
this
you.
is a 6 because there are at least 4 traps on the board. So I have a +8.
And you already have another die, which I am granting you.
So this
Yep, yep.
means that this attack becomes a 6.
Becomes a 6, yes. So this
Awesome.
is like the
So that's
the
an 8?
unlock potential. Yep.
And you get an extra die.
Yep.
Versus their 3.
Yep.
And he rolls
Ooh.
a 15.
Oh. Sheesh.
9 + 8, 17.
I'll get you one of
That
these
was
days.
Yeah.
that was
can
actually
roll for
pretty
the Thunder
scary.
Bear if you want.
Okay, so he takes another damage and dies.
Dies.
So
Dead.
then Luke,
Actually.
Luke and I get this loot.
Yes.
Oh.
And then
And now he becomes,
becomes
a,
a four-way.
room.
now he is.
Yep.
Cleared his lair, so to speak.
Oh, I love it.
And now it's also, in this situation, it's not super nice, but, you know, if you were able to move this, you
You
could
get
draw
4
cards.
Okay, but there's this really interesting balance. There's this interesting balance between drawing cards and getting to the end, because the cards are your timer.
Yes.
So the more cards you draw, the less, like, the more choice you have, but the sooner the game ends.
Right.
Yep.
Fascinating.
Yes.
And we have optional rules that we're not playing with right now
Okay.
that make this deck go by even faster.
Oh, fun.
Yes.
So
Hard mode.
if you want
Yes.
this as a loot,
Exactly.
you can just
Sure.
go with what we had before.
So why are
Yeah.
you sharing that with him after the fight? Because doesn't fighting end your turn?
It does, but since they were both in the fight,
They
they're
can
looting
both-
it
Yeah,
together.
we're getting the loot.
So
they're splitting.
So if you had not assisted, would you still be able to get the loot?
No.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
But
You good?
And so I have to discard
he
one
does have
Gotcha.
because I can't equip because my turn is over.
Gotcha. Oh, right. Normally you'd be able to put out a spell.
Yeah. Do we think we're gonna kill all 4 of these monsters, and you would maybe want this poison spear eventually down the road?
I mean, I just want anything, but if
Nah.
I mean, it's an extra. If there's 4 slain monsters, it's an extra die, an extra attack die, and an extra damage.
I mean, that sounds pretty good to me.
I'll get to you eventually.
I would say if
I'll
the
get
other
rid of
option is
this
the
one.
Pitman's Pick, I'd rather have the poison spear.
Yeah, so we'll get rid of that one.
We are dangerously close to already being out of weapons.
Yes, we
Yes.
We've seen a lot of them.
Yes.
Okay.
Which is funny because the Pitman's Pick could pick up these other weapons that are here.
True.
Technically,
But I'd have to get over there anyway.
that's fine.
All right.
Okay. All right, my turn.
So now it's my turn.
Yes.
So if I wanted to move this, I could then draw 2 cards.
Correct.
Is that correct?
That's correct. Is that what you would like to do?
I would like to do that.
Okay.
I'm going to move this here, and I'm going to draw 2.
I appreciate what you left me.
You're welcome.
And you got another weapon in there.
Oh, this
I
is
knew it was
fascinating.
there.
So this is a bearded axe, and it has a 5 attack, but if you have a spell, the attack becomes 3.
Yes.
So it gets worse.
Yes.
Mhm.
Fascinating. This is such an interesting game. Okay. So what I would like to do is I would like to really just kill this. Excuse me.
Now, keep in mind, you're already at max, or I guess you have the wizard's.
I have-
but regardless,
Yes.
if you were
Oh,
to kill it,
so
you
at
would
this
have to start
point,
burning.
at this point, I should really just play some cards
Probably.
and move. But if I move onto a trap, then I have to roll the die
Correct.
and hope that I can beat it with my
Correct.
movement of 2.
Which is not, especially not for that. Oh,
Two
for neither of
sevens.
those,
I have
yes.
I have 2 7s in hand,
Yes.
and so that seems like a bad deal. And so I'm really just going to.
But if you place a trap and you don't go into it, my spell that I'm going to equip next turn, if I pass a trap roll, I can jump
I
to
love
any
it.
trap, so I can jump over there too.
So I'm going to put this one here, and I'm going to put this one here because I'm totally going to kill that monster.
yeah,
All right.
I believe.
All right, and I can't wait. I'm sorry. Can I play this one here?
So technically what you would need to do is you can only build in a room adjacent to you. So you could build, move, and then build, but you would have to move.
So I
into that
can't
room.
build here either.
Correct. You
Okay.
could build here, but
I'm not going to do that.
okay.
All right. So
ready.
I'm going to get 2 die because I'm still inside this ward.
I actually rolled a 4, so you might be fine.
I have a well. So we tie.
Tie goes to the player.
Okay.
On
So-
easy mode. On hard mode, you would
Let me
lost.
just double check that. So I have
Oh, it
5
changes.
plus 3, and you have 4 plus
4.
4. Okay.
Yeah.
So I win.
You
Ha
did.
ha ha. Ha ha ha.
Ha 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 ha.
Yep.
And so this flips,
Mine is an evil laugh.
and I get all of these cool things.
You sure do. You also have to burn a card.
I will have to burn it.
Now, I'm not peeking at your hand or anything, but you know, you
Cooperative.
do have a health potion,
I do have help.
and I do have damage. So if you needed to get rid of a
Oh,
card,
this I read this. I didn't read this properly. This says heal up to 3 damage on 1 target.
yes,
Again, cooperative game.
and snacks can be
I
played
love
on
it.
anybody at any time.
Go ahead and heal your damage.
Oh, thank you. I can take the card for you.
I'm doing that because I'm about to crush you with this bear.
Well, I have another health potion for
Oh.
myself, so I'm ready. I'm also might be. I might have to do a rules clarification here. So I can't leave a monster's area,
Right, which is a movement.
which is a movement.
Okay.
However,
You
I
can-
can shift my room,
Okay.
and that would shift me out of the monster's area.
Is that what you're doing?
Is that a legal move?
That is a legal move. That
Okay.
was something we had to discuss and made a decision on.
Okay.
And that is the current legal ruling for that.
So
Cool.
leave implies a move,
Yes.
Because
or
jumping...
your movement.
Right, because you're not leaving the room you're
Sure.
in, and therefore you are not moving. The room is moving, but...
The room left the area.
Yes.
It just took me with
right.
me. Okay.
So sliding and jumping are still
Gotcha.
movement because your character is moving.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
but a room moving, shifting.
Before
It's
I
a
do
bit-
that, though.
Nebulous, but... Yeah.
It's a very fringe scenario, but I'm going to draw my 3 cards first. So I got the baby mud drake, which I'm definitely not fighting.
It's just a baby muddrake, though.
Yes, it has 10 attack and 1 die, which I guess is about as strong as the husk collar. You know what, baby mud drake? You can be where I spawned.
Okay.
And then, so that was my first draw, so I still have 2 left. So 1 and a weapon.
Finally.
Look at that.
Buddy's blunderbuss.
Man,
If there are 3 wards on the map,
No.
no, I deal an extra damage.
There are only traps.
There sure are. But I am going to do that thing. I'm gonna spawn the boss.
Wow.
What?
Full rushing the ending here.
It's the magma ram.
Magma ram.
All right. So bosses are unique in 2 ways. First, they have a flip ability. So right now,
Uh-oh.
all players have to burn an equipped card.
I don't want to do that. I refuse.
I'm gonna burn my shift, I think.
Oh,
burn
that hurts.
my
I don't have a
spell.
replacement for this. I definitely want to get rid of my weapon. You know what? My armor's not that crazy. So I suppose I'm okay losing that.
I'm not okay losing either of these. And I don't have a very good replacement for either of them.
I mean, you have. Oh, the Razor Leaf Longbow is really nice.
Especially with how many traps are out.
Yeah.
I think it's the armor.
It
for
has to be
you.
the armor.
Yeah. I mean, the Razor Leaf Longbow is the highest damage in the game.
Yeah,
or highest
it's the
attack.
highest attack.
All right.
So here's the next fun part. I am in the Magma Rams area, so I can never leave it. The other difference for bosses is most of them, not all, have a 5x5 grid instead of a 3x3.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this Magma Ram is I'm trying to do that
Anybody
right.
who's in that area
correct.
has to fight.
I did that way too big, didn't
You
I?
did.
I did that way
Yes.
too big.
Two
It's
spaces
just
down,
two-
Yes,
yeah.
that way.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, it's the whole board. It's all in there. So I'm gonna move in, and I'm gonna fight the Magma Ram.
So brave.
When you attack in this area, roll an extra die.
Yes.
Ooh.
I
We
do get
hardly
to-
knew ye.
Yes, I'm ready to die today.
I guess that's. Would you? Yeah. Go ahead.
All right.
It's only plus 14.
So I get 2. So I have 6. So I 14 against. Okay, cool.
Can you win?
If you rolled Snake Eyes and I roll a 10 or higher,
That's a 10.
you can do it.
That's
Nope.
definitely not Snake Eyes.
Okay,
That's
so
an
what's
11.
what's your total?
11 plus 14 is 25.
Okay, and I have 6 plus.
You have 16.
I have 16. Okay, I do have a snack that would let me add another die, but even if I roll a
I don't
6,
think
it's still
that's
not
worth
high
it.
enough.
Yeah.
Right. So I lose.
And you take 4 damage.
I sure do.
I will intervene and play my healing potion to keep 3 of that damage off of you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
To make up for not helping you at all this game.
And then
So far.
Yep, and then the next ability is the attacker's room shifts 1 space away.
That's something you're used to.
Yeah, so
Okay,
I
so-
shift back here.
So this is away always a specific direction?
Again,
Further
it's player
from-
choice. It has to be further from.
So you couldn't shift side. You couldn't move it sideways
You
because
should.
that's not.
Yeah,
that's not further away.
right.
Okay, fascinating. So if you had been here and attacked,
I would have gone here.
it would have kicked you out.
Yes.
Would the monsters have then attacked you?
No, because, my
because your
turn is
turn-
over.
your turn
yes.
is-
You will never do more than 1 combat. Well, barring the 1 spell that lets you do 2 combats. You'll
Okay.
only ever do
Cool.
1 combat.
Cool.
I believe that might be something we added to the FAQ because it is an understandably complex question.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that is my
That's it.
turn.
All right, so it is back to moi.
But you know what's nice now?
Everybody who moves in has to fight that boss.
Yes,
I
but I'm
don't
already in
have
here,
one.
so
You are.
I can assist anybody that's within
true.
that area.
That's true.
We really need shrines, and I see a shrine on the top. For me, at least, I need shrines.
I also really need
Something-
some wards.
Yeah, I'm
All
gonna drop a word on my turn.
I
Sweet.
think.
What have you done?
I'm going to move 2 spaces to this spot.
I thought it was funny.
It is pretty funny,
Yeah,
to be fair.
that's the one nice thing about this game is you can, like, there's a way that you draw cards that you can spawn the boss turn 1
Right.
if you want to.
Right.
No one's gonna appreciate that, but you have the option.
That's on you.
I have 2 jump to any shrines.
Cool, you should.
You should
do
put them
that.
next to each other.
I should.
Infinite. Well, I guess you only use it once a turn, but
Twist a room or burn. Let us. This is. I only have 1 more movement left. Let's go with the. Oh, that's a dead end. Do I really want a dead end? Is the question. Let's place this here. It goes towards our allies. That might help
love
us
it.
out. That is only 2 shrines, though, so I hate to do it. We joked about it, but I really could use the other shrine to deal more damage.
Okay.
So I'm going to unfortunately place that there. Now, I would need you to take all the damage if we lose this combat, because I could die.
that's fine. I do have the Gladiator's Pauldron, so I can tank most of that.
All right, so I'll be well, I don't need to move in, actually, but I'm going to move there anyway for the fun of it.
Cool.
And actually, when I enter a shrine, my weapon says I may jump to any room in a monster's area. So I could actually
Jump here, and then if you pass this, you can get +2 attack, or you can get an extra die.
Just
That's
come
a-
join me.
That's a
I
great
do
idea.
get +2 attack for my character when attacking in a trap room, though.
I think
So this would be +4 as opposed to the extra die.
if he passes the check.
That's
Because
true.
otherwise, it just ends my turn and I take a damage, which is not.
And then you get attacked by the
great.
monster.
Right.
That'd be horrible.
That would be awful.
Because then what's really funny is that if we lose, we get pushed back again, and then we have to deal with these guys.
That's true.
And I think that's pretty funny.
Rule of fun, fine. I will go
Yes.
here.
Yeah, I'm not assisting you. No, I'm just kidding.
Dang. All right. So if I'm here, then I at least get to roll 3 dice. Though there's a fairly good chance we lose this because I'm only getting +5.
I do have a haymaker hot sauce, but
Okay.
I'm not going to use it till we see the result.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, here we go.
Big numbers.
Trip 6s, please. That's not great.
8.
That is also horrible. That's the
gosh.
opposite of trip 6s.
I'm not going to spend my haymaker hot sauce.
That's 4. I think that's just a loss. I'm not even going to try to do the math on that.
So
Yeah, you
we
lost.
each take a damage. If you would like. to.
I'd rather not.
You
but
you have to.
I have
And then
one
there's
life
3
left.
more damage that you take.
And I'm taking it all on my armor. Actually, you know what? I'll do a health potion to negate that extra 3 damage.
Okay.
So I still have my armor, but I have 2 damage on it.
And it pushes you back
Yes.
here,
Sure does.
which means that on your turn,
Yes.
you're going to have to fight both of those monsters.
Quite
Correct.
potentially, yes. Though you can still shift, right? Or did you lose that?
I
You-
burnt it
you got
when
rid of
the
that.
magma ram
Cool,
came out.
cool.
I didn't think I was going to lose twice in a row.
No, you know, well, I'm very debuffed right now.
Oh, yeah. I've never been buffed, so.
Yeah.
You're up.
I am not going in there.
What?
First of all, I have to try to go past 2 different traps because I don't have my armor anymore.
Yeah.
But it's fine because
Yeah.
here's what I'm going to do. I'm going
Oh,
to move here.
I do have a portal pop if you would like to get out of that
I do
nonsense.
too.
I was just going to jump.
All right.
That's also fine.
Do it.
So 1 movement, 2 movement. I will jump to another shrine. Come over here.
Okay.
That checks out.
I like it.
And then
3rd movement.
3 movement. And I will draw 2.
Okay.
2 snacks.
Please be good.
Snacks.
Ooh, Swole Shake. When you win an attack roll, deal an extra damage.
Like it.
Play that at any time. And then Loot Bombeer. Loot any rooms in these spaces.
So this you'd have to loot a monster.
Monsters aren't rooms.
Oh, how do you loot a room? What is looting a room?
Looting is basically just picking it back up and putting it in your
Oh.
hand. Yeah.
Cool.
So I could loot that shrine and put it up here because it is a heal.
Yes.
So we could like
that would be good.
jump back and forth.
I like that idea.
Sure. Let's do that.
All right.
So I'll use that, loot it, and then I will just immediately build it here.
Love it.
And then I still don't.
And that
wanna
also
move in.
prevents me from shifting your room into the boss area so you can assist me during the fight.
Yep.
It doesn't prevent it. You can still do it.
Oh, that's right. Because
Okay, so
I can.
But you
cover it.
won't be able to heal anymore.
I won't be able to heal anymore. Right.
So what I could do? Well, no, because I don't have any more movement. Never mind. That has
You're
to
all
be.
done.
That has to be the end. Yeah,
Okay.
has to be.
All right, and you're outside of the boss's range, so you're not going to fight. I kind of want to fight the boss, but I am going to put down my healing high 5 first.
I forgot we still had that.
Pretty awesome. Do we need more wards?
Yes. If you give me
Down.
one more ward, I can deal an extra damage with my weapon.
Okay. Oh, this is an interesting one.
That would have been really helpful
Earlier.
earlier, yes.
Okay.
That is not your character.
That's not my character. This is my character. So I'm going to move first, and I kind of want to...
So technically, you actually don't have a door
Oh, I
there.
don't have a door
You
there.
don't have
Okay,
a
I'm
door
sorry.
there.
So I'm going to go here. This is a bad idea.
It is. Roll your trap.
I'm gonna move there, and then I'm gonna roll my trap, which is 1 plus 2, trying to beat a 7.
Where are you getting 1 from?
I'm sorry, it's
It's
one
just
die.
the 2. Oh, yeah.
That's
yeah,
what
yeah.
I meant.
Okay,
That's
gotcha.
the 1. So I need a 5 or better.
Yep.
That is a 4. So my turn ends and I take a damage.
Sure do.
And then I fight the boss.
You sure do. I do have a portal pop if you want me to portal pop you out. Oh, you also have a portal
I could
pop.
also portal pop myself.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen? You're fighting the boss alone. That's, not that bad.
So I
It's
would
only
get
4 damage.
I would get 2
It's all 14.
die plus 5 will not help me do that. I'm going to portal pop myself
That checks
right
out.
on out of there.
That checks.
And I will. It's a straight line.
No, jump is anywhere. So you can do
Join
that.
us.
Well, it's only 2 spaces.
Oh,
So that's a little far away.
I knew that.
All right, so it's my turn.
So really, what I should have done is I should have waited, and then you could have shifted your room in.
I don't
and
have
then,
shift anymore.
Shoot.
Yep. I'm really sad about it too.
Okay.
Well, I'm just gonna draw a card because that's all I can really do. That's not helpful at all. It lets you. It's illusion room. It lets you build on top of other rooms.
Gotcha. Which you normally can't do, but you can shift on top of other rooms.
Correct.
Gotcha.
If you play it, though, I do get a benefit from being in our shrine.
Being in the shrine.
Well, when I enter it, I can jump to another room. But
Okay.
Not the end of the world.
I mean, I'll build it. There's no reason not to.
You can come over to our heal spot, and then I can high
as long
five
as
you.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna move. Oh no, I
You
can't
can't.
move. I thought I burnt it. I should have. All right. What do you want to fight?
I'd rather not, because I'll just die if you don't win.
Well,
Well,
we
no.
get 3 dice though.
I'd fight this one just
Yeah.
because that has
It's
Treasure
lower.
1 extra damage. That has 3
That's
extra
true,
damage.
that's true.
All right. Yeah. Let's attack the Thunder Bear.
All right.
So if you're
I'm
assisting me.
putting my life in your hands.
All right, and we get a third one because of Thunderbeard Bill.
of the warden.
So it's
that
6
we're
and
in.
3 versus 7 and 2. You have a second one? Because I'm in Baby Mudrakes as well.
Yes.
So monsters can also
That's
assist
right.
each other if we're in both
That's
their
not
areas.
great, but it'd
8.
be good for if we're playing Yahtzee.
You're good.
I think that's a tie.
It should be.
I can't do math. 15.
15.
All right, sweet. So we deal 1 damage. I deal an extra damage because of buddies.
So it dies.
Nice.
And if someone would be so kind.
It's got
No,
3
it's
health,
got
actually.
3.
Thank you.
Soul Shake dealing
All right.
damage.
All right.
Swole.
So we killed it. We got 2 things.
Including a monster.
We did get a monster.
That you could fight, I'm assuming. Oh, thank you.
So you have the choice. You can play it somewhere and fight it if you think you
As
can
a
beat
rule.
it and get
Or,
the,
or
and get the loot.
Yeah.
Or if you just want
a room.
a room of 4-way, you can do that as
I like
well.
it.
Do you have
Nice.
Do you want either of these? You have more
I
speed than me,
no
right?
longer have armor, so I can use
oh,
that,
that's fair.
but- yeah.
And I'll keep the monster then.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Great, I can live potentially.
Maybe.
You gotta
Now
escape from the Mudrake.
do well. I
Well, he
can't.
can just walk
I'm not
away.
restricted like.
right.
Sir Fan-
That's a me issue.
I'm not responsible for his welfare. All right, let's do. Oh, this is also a card that's actually been changed.
Because right now it reads, well,
You played as red.
yes.
I'd say.
So yeah, okay. Well, in this case, it says game +1 attack for every room you pass this turn, every room you go through this turn. So, it would have been nice to have the extra die roll. That is a very useful ability.
It just sucks we got pushed back
But
twice.
I'm going to move here.
You can't. There's no door there.
I see that now.
I forgot. All right. Let's instead go here.
Okay.
No. Yes.
Then you could slide back.
I will use my ability to jump to any other room in the monster's area. I will jump here.
Okay.
That is with my bell to heal my damage I have on myself. And then bravely retreat out of the way.
I
of
can portal
the
pop
area.
someone else into the fight if you guys wanted to fight it.
So far I've only been gaining +1 attack.
Then never mind. I think if anyone's gonna fight, it has to be Kyle.
And
Yeah.
then a 2,
And I don't
and
have any
a
armor.
3.
Well, you have what though? 8 attack, 8 base attack.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It is. It is pretty good.
And I can heal you by high-fiving.
Sure.
I
I do
could-
have a health potion too, so I can just tank the first try.
I could move here.
To get +2 attack, and then you could portal pop him in.
I could.
Kyle.
There's a
or
50-50 chance I
draw?
take damage. Not yet. So I could draw the top card here.
But I think it's actually better
I'd say why not?
Yeah.
if Kyle
Another
goes.
pretzel twister. Woo!
I'm trying to think how. So
and then you
if-
portal pop somebody else in.
Yeah, I think it would be better if Kyle went in first and I portal pop someone else in with you, because if we do it with Luke and you, then you're still gonna have to fight with just the 2 of you.
True.
Versus if I do you and then Luke, then Seth could come in and it'd be the 3 of you. And I'll join at some point. We're not gonna worry about me.
Do you have to beat this game, do you have to have everybody alive?
Yes, if anybody dies, the game is over. However, when you die, you're not just immediately out of the game.
Okay.
You burn 5 cards from this deck, and then you just go back up to full health. If this but if that empties this,
Gotcha.
then the game is over.
Gotcha.
I am going to burn this card
Scrapper?
itself to draw a card from the deck. 'cause
Everybody draws?
Everyone draws.
Everybody draws. Sorry.
Yep.
Yes. I guess I am starting.
Can you
with
burn
draw.
the one you're on?
No.
You can never burn a room that's occupied.
That's yours.
Perfect. As it actually is.
Yeah,
Hey, another
take
armor.
that one.
And I'll get whatever this nonsense is. Ooh.
Ooh. So good. This is so good.
Okay, this is interesting. When you take damage in this area, ignore it and damage this room instead.
Yes.
Protector shield lets me take damage 4 people.
But
What are people's thoughts on me just like burning my whole hand and drawing 3 more cards?
Great.
So I can spawn this monster.
I'd like to build this room here, please. Thank you. And then I'm going to move down with my final movement out of the monsters area, the bosses area.
Okay.
Give the honorifics that are due.
Yes.
I did draw a fudge dice, which is I can
Ooh.
change any rolled die to any number I want, any one rolled die.
Okay.
So I can
So when I
either-
roll another 6 for the
Yes.
boss,
He can change that.
I think
too.
we need to have
change
you
it.
stop rolling for the
Nope.
boss.
Nope. we are committed.
All right.
What do you got?
So that's a monster. I don't like that. What weapon do you have, Seth?
I have a halberd.
What does it do?
Roll an extra die if you attack with
One
a
of my favorite
rewards
weapons.
area.
The
halberd.
new art, yeah.
And I have a
Yes.
ward in
That's very
hand
nice.
that
Oh, okay.
will let us.
Perfect.
Yep.
So I'm going to equip my armor, which is really nice because I gain 2 attack if I'm attacking in a shrine. Shrine right here.
Nice.
Yep, yep.
So I'm going to have +10 to attack, which is insane.
Correct.
So would we want to maybe fight a monster? Like a small one?
No, I want to kill the boss.
Alright, fair enough.
I'm ready.
All right.
I'll move in.
I'll go in, or whoever wants to go in. I don't care.
And I'll portal pop Luke in there.
Yes.
Cool.
There.
Cool. That is me. I am here.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh no. Oh, there it is.
So, yep, they get 2, so it's 14 and 2
Do monsters
versus 10 and
assist
2.
the boss?
Yes. But it's where your character is standing. So
Oh,
you would have
So
to
if
be
we
in the
were
bell
here,
ringers
we're
area.
here, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Gotcha.
Alright, so just roll 2 ones, please. That'd be nice.
I didn't. You got that potion?
Well,
I'm waiting for the double sixes.
The triple six. Oh no, you only get 2.
That's not double sixes.
That's only 15.
I
That's
can't make you win.
24. 15 versus 24, I don't think we're going to get a 9.
Hey, Maker Hot Sauce. Roll another one.
Yeah, it's iffy because you need at least what to bring it home. I mean, I can change one of those to a 1.
Yes.
Which you need what, a 4 at least then? Because you said you have 10 to 14 attack. Same amount of dice rolled.
Yep.
So it's 50-50?
Yeah.
Hey!
Let's
go.
I was ready to burn my whole hand.
Well, I also have to. I
So
still
this-
have to play.
Yep, you
the
do.
edge dice
So that
to
goes
make it
down to a
1.
1. So he is now at 19 to your 21.
All of that for one
For
damage.
1.
I love it. And we still have to do 5 more?
Yes.
Okay.
4 more.
4 more. We got this.
But that was with only 2 of us in here.
Yeah.
So that was probably best case scenario.
Yeah.
6
Yeah.
treasure.
Don't worry
Not a feature anymore.
Cool. Love it. My turn.
TPP.
I am going to move here. I'm going to play Torchlight Maniac
Checks out.
Nice.
right there. Which means that I will get an extra attack die because I'm in the ward's area.
I think I cheated earlier.
Did you?
That sounds about right.
When I attacked, were there 3 wards on the board?
I just burned one. On my turn.
So still no.
So I totally cheated. Okay.
Oh.
It's fine.
Oh, you need 3 wards.
I need 3 wards.
I'll drop another ward
Okay, thanks.
right
Yeah, because
here.
wasn't there one there as well? Because I got rid of one over here, unless he may have changed.
I could have sworn there was 3.
Who knows?
We'll watch the
It's
footage, it's
fine.
fine.
There's no room here.
There's no room there, so I can't place it.
Correct.
I can, actually. I'm sorry. I will shift
Ooh, yeah.
this room there, and I will play this
Yep, that
here,
works.
unless you guys want the extra attack.
I mean, I kind of want to go there for my thing.
I will shift
but
this guy here,
Perfect.
and I will play this here.
Destroying the grid.
Just obliterating the dungeon.
That's what the mat's for.
Fight the boss. Heh, why do that when we can fight the dungeon itself?
Okay,
That party can't fight back. Well, it kind of can traps, I guess.
so
This
I am
is
now going to
retaliation.
attack. I get 1 die, plus 1 die.
Correct.
Does anybody have damage?
I do.
Not you. Do you guys have
Rude.
damage?
Like damage
Oh.
snacks? Because no.
Can I heal this damage when I move into here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Heal 1.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Plus 1? Can I have plus 1?
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
This is going to be revenge for all the damage
Yeah,
you've
I
done to
know.
me. Let's go.
I'll take it. 12 plus 4 is 16, plus 5 is 19.
25. Oh. Wait, that was only 19?
Isn't that right?
You
5.
16 on the dice.
I'm sorry, 21.
Okay. Still not enough.
Still
but-
not enough. Oh, look at that.
Yes.
He was happy about that.
I'm going to play the fire stake. So I'm going to burn this. I have to draw this card, which spawns these 2 underneath of it. So that's my first draw.
That's looking dangerously low.
So this is my second, and then here's my third draw, which needs
you-
2 more treasure underneath of it.
Stop.
Oh, we're
Which
going
I'm
to
gonna
die.
put there. How much were you behind by?
We were behind by 4.
I got a +3 to any roll.
Okay, so we'll take some damage.
Owie.
So we each take 1.
Yes.
And then we have 3 more to split.
I
Right.
can just tank it if you want. Because I've healed 3.
Okay.
So let's just do that.
We're going to lose.
We're gonna
Yes.
lose.
Yes, we are.
Somebody spawned the boss monster a little bit early.
Yeah, but it was funny.
It was fun. Okay.
It's getting less funny as we go.
My turn then.
I love it.
I know you guys all have to shift back.
Yeah, and so we shift this way,
Sure do.
covering up that ward.
Sure do.
Whoops.
Yeah, good.
Yep.
Sorry about your luck, buddy.
All right. So I'm going to. I can't draw. I can't move. I just have to attack. Who wants to roll for the baby mud drink?
Me. You are not in this guy's space or this guy's space.
True.
Which means that you'll only have to fight the baby mud drake, and you only have to deal 1 damage to him. But I did roll another 6,
I rolled a 5. So I got an 11.
and he has a 16.
All right. So that's 4 damage.
Ouch.
So
You didn't really want that armor anyway, right?
no. And then the
And now
4th
you can
damage
run
goes
away.
on me.
And now you can run away.
I sure can. My turn is now over.
Yeah.
Cool.
You're up.
Cool.
At this point, it's just fight the boss. draw no cards, fight the boss.
The problem
Yeah, would have to go in by himself.
I'm finding is...
Oh, he can't. That's right.
I have no way to get in there. Maybe if you're able to shift me in and Kyle in with you when you go in.
Yeah.
I go here. I don't want you to have to go on a trap because you don't have any way to avoid traps, do you?
No.
But if you and I just waited,
Yeah, if you two waited,
if
I could
you
shift
moved here.
I could shift you guys in.
Yeah, you move here, and then we both just pass, and then Seth goes boom, shifts us, boom.
Yeah.
All three of us. Are
Okay. I'll use my second movement to move back
And-
instead of
and heal.
retracting my
I can join you
movement.
guys
Heal.
next
Yeah.
turn because I'm no longer chained by my armor.
That's right.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah, I can't really...
And then this whole game is just
Oh.
going to be us shifting this in, getting it kicked back out, running out and running into
Well,
heal.
I think as soon as someone dies,
We're dead.
the game's over.
Okay. Don't die.
I will stay put.
Actually, you shouldn't die.
Because I can heal everybody.
Well, I think they're passing their turns to you.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, I'm not passing.
Oh, okay.
I'm moving out, moving in.
All right.
Okay.
Yep.
So what I'm going to do on my turn. Sorry about my thing. Okay, so on my turn, I'm going to draw... No, I'm joking. All right, I'm going to move here for 1. I'm going to move this up. And then I'm going to move in here and probably lose to this trap.
That would not be good.
Okay. That should be on there.
You're going to pass.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
I did not.
Do you want to pass?
Yes. Because then I get +2 attack.
Or I could just hold on to this and you get +3 attack.
I would rather...
Are you going to actually do anything else with your turn?
Oh, I guess I'm not. So let me just take the damage.
Okay.
I'll just take, 1.
And
it
you can...
always goes on armor? or
Your
dealer's choice.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Neither of you guys have damage, though.
No.
So I can't heal you. That's all right.
Just don't lose.
Just don't lose. Okay. So I get 2. I'm within the area of a ward. I get 2 die. Can I have one?
Do you have any movement? You
May I
don't
have one?
any movement left, I
No,
don't
I'm
think, yeah.
out.
Okay. Oh, right, you-
unfortunately.
right, 'cause you
Otherwise, I
fell
would have
below,
moved
right.
in and.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll a little low this time.
All right.
Just for you. That's pretty low.
I also rolled low though.
That's... Wow.
Okay, so I think we lose again,
18 for the ram.
and I have 5, 11, 12, 13.
+3.
Won't help.
That's true.
That'll put me at 16.
That's true.
Math.
Math.
Okay.
I can take 3 damage without dying.
Well, you
Oh,
also
there's no
have
armor.
this ward that can tank some of it.
Right, and we're gonna need it. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is everybody's gonna take a damage. I'm gonna kill my armor, so there's no real reason to keep it.
You got
And then we have 3 extra damage.
We want this to take 1.
I would like that to stay because then I get an extra die on my turn.
Yeah, it has 2 health though, so it could take
Oh,
1.
so it can take 1,
Yeah,
and then I can take 1.
I can take another 1. Yeah.
I can take another one too if we need one more.
Nope.
No.
That's it then.
All right, we're good.
All right.
Oh, and then I get bumped back.
Yes.
Yeah.
We should probably be attacking closer so we're not getting pushed out of the area every time.
Yeah.
That probably would have been good. This could have been so great if I hadn't botched my rolls. I always roll high for the monster and terribly for myself.
I'm trying to think if I should fight this thing or should fight the magma ram.
I think at this point, it's sort of moot.
Well, here's the thing.
Like, you can deal damage to the magma ram.
How much do you get to attack?
6. But where I'm currently standing, I get 2 dice. So it'd be 6 and 2 dice versus 10 and 1 die, where I'm standing. Or I move up, I help you guys fight the magma ram. So 6 and 3 dice versus 14 and 2 dice.
It's not good. That's not good at all.
No.
I feel like the baby mud drake, I should try to kill
You
it,
should.
see what's underneath of it.
Yeah,
I
And
think
maybe
you're
that'll
right.
save us.
yeah,
All right.
I agree.
I could also move, spawn the monster, and come back.
No,
No.
Okay.
don't do that.
2.
4. I got 10. You got 12. I gotta do my +3 right
Yep.
back. So this is dead.
Nice.
Oh,
I got 2 armors and a spell.
Nice.
What are things you could potentially use?
They're not very helpful.
they take damage. That's
All right,
that's
but your
we
turn's
need.
done.
My
so
turn
Luke,
is done.
You're up.
Oh wait, when slaying a monster, which I just did, I can loot any empty room. Is there any room that we think would be super helpful right now?
Mine.
I can't loot a room that you're in.
Oh, because empty.
Yes.
It did say that.
It did say empty. Is there anything that's like actually
This is
valuable?
so stressful, guys.
If you, I'm thinking maybe if you loot one of these traps that's easier.
To pass.
Yeah.
So like
for
a 5.
for Luke specifically.
Yeah.
I do have one left that I can play for myself.
But
That
you have to roll for it.
5.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad. Never mind.
Do we remember what any of those traps are? Because I think
Absolutely not.
I think
No.
I absolutely need a better weapon.
Then
I know the
you should
the
loot
furnace
a
is the
jump
matchstick
shrine
batons, but I don't know if
and
those are
move
useful.
towards us or something, so
Yes.
that I can give you this because now this can activate. It's an extra damage and roll.
Yes.
I just have no way to get it to you right now.
So if I loot,
Actually, that is the total why I can get to you.
One of the jump to any shrines, maybe, to get you in a better position.
Yeah. So do you want to come over where I am, or do you want me?
I'll come over to you guys.
Okay.
So I'll take this, and then I have to burn a card. Does anyone actually have snacks?
No.
No.
All right, well, let me get rid of the butcher.
I have a useless one.
Actually, just kidding. That one's good. I'm gonna get rid of that one.
All right. Luke, you're up.
Investment. I'm up. It is my turn to bat, and there are only 2 of us in the area.
Can you move me in?
No.
Okay.
I cannot. I can give you access to get in, but it's through a trap, so I don't know if you're going to love that.
I am
It's
not.
only-
Oh, that's a
5,
5.
though.
I can do that. I can do it.
I have to roll 4 higher than Seth has rolled, or else we lose. Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
How many die do you have?
2. Because there's only 2 of us in there.
I thought you got an extra one for being in a trap.
No,
He
that's
has an
just
extra
+2 attack.
attack.
I have +10,
Mm.
and you have +14.
Mm.
So. Anyway.
You can do it.
Oh!
You did it!
Wow!
There is suspense. You guys said there was no suspense.
Starts knocking.
Oh, I
out
love
cameras.
it. Okay, so he takes 1 damage.
2, because I have Elder's Bell, which is if there are 3
Nice.
shrines on the map, I deal an
Grab
extra
that.
damage.
Are you out? How much damage do you have over there?
All of it.
Here, I'll give you some more.
Thank you.
The ram is half dead, but so are we.
I love it.
We're way more than half dead.
Well, I'm more
As
of
a collective.
No, that's
alive
okay.
than half
That's
dead
okay.
kind of guy.
You're gonna kill him.
Now I'm stressed out.
It all comes down to you, Kyle.
I can't kill him. I only do it one.
That's embarrassing.
It is, but that's the way she goes.
You could equip the poison spear.
You can't.
So if I equip the poison spear, I'd go down by 3 to hit,
But
but I'd get an extra die.
it's not worth it.
Which
But if I succeed, I
statistically-
kill it. You know, right? This is why I'm stressed out.
Okay, so
Wait.
is there a way you can move me in?
On average, I would roll the same.
Can you get to Seth? Get out of range. Give Seth the poison spear. And then Seth moves you both in on his turn.
I can't move both of us in.
You don't have, I thought you had the shift.
Shift to room next to you. I can't shift myself.
Well, no, you could go.
Oh, I could.
Kyle comes in. You go in here on your turn. You move Kyle back on top.
That is risking a lot of rolls because I have to actually pass this. Or I guess
No, you don't.
this doesn't stop.
Oh, that would kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would kill me.
Yeah. There is so much going on right now.
I mean, it's fine.
No, you got to risk it, man.
With the spear? All or nothing?
So what do you have total?
10. Where I'm
And
at.
it'll
So
be
it's the
2 die.
exact same roll.
Yep,
You
it'll
have
be
to do
2
it again.
die.
Well, so
10 plus 2
this
die.
is 6 and 2, and then 2 because I'm in a shrine. So 10, right?
Yep.
And then this would drop me down by 3. So it would be 7, but I get an extra dice.
Which
But
on average is the
is
same.
better.
The same. It's just
No,
this
it's the
has
same.
the added
It's 3.5
bonus.
instead of 3.
This has the added bonus of an extra damage.
So we just
You got to
win.
do it. You got to do it. You got to do it. 2 die versus 3 die.
The odds
It
are
all
not in
comes
our
down to
favor.
this. This is your moment to shine. You could
Or
save
crash
this.
and burn.
You could save this video.
So let's say
No pressure.
Yeah, no, none.
will you die if you fail both of these?
I will die.
But will he die?
But what's this going to bring you to? Is the
Nothing
question.
good.
You know,
It would be
If you
one
have an
more
extra
th-
1 and then another die.
Oh, but you already have an extra.
already
have
so
an
it'd be
extra.
+1.
Should be
If-
plus 1.
we all die, it'll be up to the viewers to avenge us.
That's
by
right.
getting the
True.
game and winning.
That's right.
Trash it.
Trash it.
This all gets screwed up because Luke says I'm not helping. Okay.
How many,
7.
how many dice do you have right now?
3.
Okay, so
Yep.
that's my assist die plus the
Plus
die
the
from
spear.
the spear.
I really hope I roll low.
So you have 3 dice.
Yes.
Can you
3
not
and 7.
heal first as well?
Oh yeah.
I mean, can you guys actually take that much damage and not die?
Yes.
Oh.
I will lose my armor.
1,
but
2,
we can.
3. I can take 3 myself.
And
then
this guy
you
can take an extra 1.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize we still had
Yep.
the
I
possibility.
mean, no, this is it. If we lose now, it's done.
okay.
Also, if you roll
you
a
do
9
it?
or higher, we can't win.
What are you thinking, Luke? What are you
Thinking
thinking?
I just do that. All right.
I can't see your third die.
Oh,
I think you did it. That's got to be
Another
enough.
All right, so we have a total of 19 for the monster.
I have 7 and
19.
5.
So they're freaking 19.
What is that? 12 and 7? 19?
We did it.
Let's go!
All right, so 2 more damage on the boss monster. The boss monster is dead.
Yes.
That's so stressful.
We escaped the dungeon.
See, everything was fine, guys.
That was close.
That was very
That's
close.
Very close.
Oh my goodness. Okay. That's so fun. I really like this game. And I'm not just saying that, because I want you guys to buy it. You should. But no, really, this is just fantastic. And every time you play the game, it's going to be different.
Yep.
You're going to have different characters. You're going to get different sets,
Different bosses.
different bosses.
You might get to move more than one space out of the start if you
You
have a
really
chance.
didn't move at
Yeah.
all.
No, I didn't.
No, you did move, and then the boss was like,
Yeah,
no.
I literally just moved 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and that was the entire game for me.
But the way these items work too is they can really just enable a build for doing something and
Right.
working towards a goal, and then when you lose it, for instance, and you're surrounded by traps that
Yeah.
you're immune to,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's awesome.
It really changes the gameplay every time.
This is a really cool game. Well, thank you for teaching me.
Yes.
Yeah.
This
Fine.
has been
Absolutely.
this has been super fun.
Yes.